and welcome to yet another video. As usual, my name is Mary and I'm glad to be discussing a very interesting topic with you as far as professional CVs are concerned, and this is the top skills to include in your CV. I am glad to be joined by one of our CV writing experts, Ruth, who will be expounding more on this subject. Thank you, Ruth, for joining in.
Thank you for having me.
Great. I know every professional CV should have skills that brings out the candidate's fitness for any position, right? Mm-hmm. Great. So I want us to discuss briefly some of the top skills to include in a CV. Mm-hmm. And even before we highlight the skills, what is the basic definition of a skill in general?
Okay, so the definition of a skill is the ability to perform an activity or a task mm-hmm. with proficiency. Mm-hmm. And these skills are often acquired through practice or training. Mm-hmm. So if you go for any training, let me give you an example. Mm-hmm. If you go for a customer service training, mm-hmm. you're going to acquire a customer service skill. Mm-hmm. So when you keep practicing that to your proficiency, mm-hmm. that becomes your skill. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can include that in your CV.
Wow. Now, what are some of the criteria that professionals can use to identify the top skills to include in their CVs? Because you may not want to just include any other skill. Mm-hmm. And how can they determine the relevance of these skills?
Okay, before we even get to that question, mm-hmm. When also identifying what a skill is, mm-hmm. you should know there are two types. They are categorized in two mm-hmm, types. Mm-hmm. We have the hard skills, which mm-hmm. are also known as the technical skills, yeah. and the soft skills, which are also known as the transferable skills. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so when you give examples for the technical skills, if you are an accountant, you have like financial accounting, mm-hmm. Financial management, but mm-hmm. when you come to transferable or soft skills, mm-hmm. these are skills you can use in any role or any field. Industry. They're transferable, like communication skills, problem solving. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And for the relevance, one thing that needs to guide you is the relevance to the job that you are applying to. You cannot just pick 5 skills and they don't match the JD.
For the role you're applying for.
Yes. So the role has to guide you. In the JD, they will also state the kind of skills they are looking for. So that JD will guide you. You go back to your CV. Do you have those skills? If you don't have, you include them. So number 1 is the relevance to the job, whereby the JD will guide you. The second thing is the industry standard. In your specific industry, there are specific skills that you need to have as a profession. As an accountant, there are specific skills that you need to have as an accountant. As a customer service, still the same. So even the industry standard needs to guide you on that. Demand, number 3. For the demand, you have to pick skills that are highly in demand in the job market, which are relatable to your industry, not just other industry, but which are in demand in your industry. Number 4, we have the transferable skills now. These transferable skills are very important, but people don't put more attention on them. These are skills you can use in any role. You don't need to change these skills. We have the communication skill, problem solving. As a customer service, if you have communication skill, an accountant can also have communication skill. If you have problem solving, he can also have problem solving. And the last one, we have the personal strength. As much as you have these 4 things guiding you on picking the relevant key skills, you also have to know your personal strength. You have to pick things that you're proficient in. You cannot just include in your CV a financial management skill and you have never overseen any finances. So you also have to see your personal strength while picking the key skills. Yeah.
Wow, that's quite elaborate. Now, as we summarize this video, you've talked about technical skills and transferable skills. Maybe you, as an expert, and I know you've been working on so many CVs, helping professionals to put themselves outside there, what are some of the top 5 skills that you would mention that are very key to include in a CV? It can either be technical or even transferable.
Okay, now for this question, for the technical skills, I cannot just give you examples, because for these skills, you have to you have to put some things in considerations. If you, like I gave you an example of the financial management, when right now I say you have to include financial management in your CV, and you're not proficient in that. So for the technical skills, you first of all have to check the job description, your personal strength, and also the demand. You have to put all those things into consideration. But for the 5 top skills that you need in your CV, no matter the industry, the position, the role, we have communication skills, problem solving, teamwork and collaboration, adaptability. Yeah.
Wow. Because as a professional, you have to be very flexible and ready to adapt. And of course, teamwork. Nowadays, it cuts across all industries. No matter the level that you are in, teamwork is important. Thank you so much, Ruth, for sharing with us. I believe someone watching this video, this will really come in handy for them. Great. As Ruth has mentioned, as a professional, no matter the industry, the space that you're in, it is important to have some key top skills to include in your CV. And this comes in handy in terms of transferable skills. We encourage you to reach out to us, share with us your CV, and Ruth, together with her team, will be able to advise whether your CV has these top skills that we are talking about. And if not, depending on the experience that you've had, how can it be tailored to suit any opportunity that you're targeting? We look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you for watching this one.